Your home or other property was damaged. You may be wondering just where to start the process of getting it all fixed. So we've got the person with the answers. Gina Wilkin, Public Affairs Specialist with State Farm, joining us. Gina, good morning.
Good morning, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's help some people out here. What is the first thing someone should be doing this morning if they do have damage to their property?
So the first thing is to make sure that it's safe to survey your property. That's the first and that's the paramount thing that we want people to understand. Once you've assessed that it is safe, go ahead and walk around your home. Look for shingles on the ground, look for broken windows, splinters in your fencing. And if there is any damage, go ahead and take photographs of that so that you have that whenever you start the claims process.
Okay, so that's step one. At what point do they get their insurance company involved?
You can do it as soon as you would like, or you can wait if it's not an immediate assessment that needs to be done. Some people do like to wait a couple of days until the storm calms down and a lot of the claims coming in. Just this morning, we've had an influx of about 800 claims. So we're sitting at about 2,200 claims right now in Texas from this storm. And we expect that to increase over the next coming weeks and months for people to file a claim.
Okay, Gina, we talked a little bit earlier about repairs you should and should not make. Can you break it down for us? What repairs can people do right away and which ones should they wait on?
So anything that you can cover temporarily, go ahead and do. If you have a busted out window, go ahead and get some plywood and close that up. Or if you have shingles that are missing, if there's a hole in your roof, go ahead and tarp that up. Or if something went through your car window, go ahead and get that tarped up just in case we have more weather coming through so it doesn't cause further damage. If you do make temporary fixes to any of your property, make sure you're keeping those receipts because those are going to be reimbursable under most insurance policies.
Okay, now what about the permanent repairs? What's the time frame on that? How should people handle those repairs that are going to need to be more permanent?
So that's whenever we get into the contractors. So I'm sure a lot of people have already had door knockers coming and saying, I can fix your roof, I can fix your windows. What we want to stress to the community is get multiple bids, number one. Try, if it's possible, to use a contractor with community roofs. This is going to help with any fraudulent activity, or if the work wasn't completed properly, you're going to have somebody to call and come back and fix the work. Whereas a lot of these out-of-state storm chasing contractors that come in, once they're gone, if you need repair work to that, it's very, very, very difficult to get it back. So go ahead, reach out, get multiple bids, look at line items, look at timeline, and look at community roofs.
Gina, can you tell us, is there anything that is not covered in a policy that people should be aware of?
Chris, that's going to depend on your policy, your coverage, your insurance company. That's why we always stress to have that annual conversation with your State Farm agent so that you can review your coverage. If you updated your kitchen and you haven't updated your policy to match that and something happens to your home, sometimes we're seeing that customers are seeing a deficit in what they need to be covered and what is covered. So having that conversation with your agent is critical.
Yeah, really great information this morning. Thank you, Gina Wilkin with State Farm, providing a lot of answers people are going to be looking for today.